Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. This is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief and the Ambazonian Czar for anti-kidnapping for ransom. I don't come for una, for can talk for una, and for share una the content for the response with the American Embassy they don't release them regarding a post where they be make them say they don't contribute some equipment them for support La République du Cameroun their fight against COVID-19 and against IED. That means say that bomb the way Ambazonian fighter they make and so that kind of bomb then they call them na say IED for man we no know. Ambazonians them across the globe they react angrily when they see that particular post will be for the Facebook page for the United States Embassy for Yaoundé. The people them from Ambazonia they be rightfully angry for say the time where La République it use terrorism tactics for kill our people, torture them, burn down entire villages, summarily execute civilians where then they suspect them, say them be Ambazonian fighters them, with randomly killing of civilians and carrying out collective punishment by doing kale and other atrocity them where the Cameroon occupation forces them don't do for Ambazonia. How come America, when at the country where many people them around the world they look up to, say when human right violation them is plenty, now America Africans stand up for their back for help them. How come America could support La République du Cameroun for fight Ambazonia? As they make that Facebook page, where people they be very angry. La République, their propagandists them jump on top for begin talk say, wanna see America it is support La République against Ambazonia. We be done come out explain them for our people them. Say the support we La République it receive them for that American embassy. It no be na a State Department authorized fund support or a policy change in any shape or form. Because na a budget where if you see say the budget they announce and for CFR, it is showing a money for seminar and for support for COVID-19. The American embassy they then finally send out a report, a statement for explain which way it happened. I go read the statement just the way it did. It write, update, United States donations are door scanners and testers and not war-grade equipment. Just for remind our people them, this statement will be published by E. Archer, one of the correspondent way they talk from the American embassy. It reads, our reliable sources have confirmed the U.S. position vis-a-vis the conflict has not changed and stressed the U.S. government has not provided any war-grade material to the Cameroon military and do not have any plan to do so. That means say the American government in never change it way them concerning this conflict and they never give Cameroon military any equipment where they use them for fight war and they no get any plan for do them. So, if further state, they have clarified the donations in questions are merely scanners and testers for explosive chemicals to be used to screen parcels and vehicles at office entrances as safety measures and not war front field equipment. That means say the donation the way the American embassy the giam for La République now just things the way that they use them for scan people them for check whether any bomb material then they for their skin or the kind of way that they charge people then they when you enter for building the security guard them that they charge you with them. It further reads the offer of the gadget worth about 120 million francs was made after last year's assessment that Cameroon Ministry of Defense was poorly equipped to monitor IED entering government premises and public events in Yaoundé. The donation is nothing more than what is seen in the picture below. So them explain them. Say last year the American embassy they be check them say Cameroon government they no get thing them for protect their government building them for some way person feel easily enter for they will bomb go put them for day. So they be done promise since last year say they will give them these things them and they don't show picture for the things and way it they give for them the kind things them Na Josie way security guard the whole and when people they enter for inside building, then they charge people there, and the one way they put them for door where the screen cackle them for see whether some bomb they inside or now wait way they inside back. It dey na X-ray so. The publication further read. Note that such events do have diplomats, including U.S. diplomats, in attendance, so the donation is more in line with public safety measures and not military war-grade donations as it is being portrayed. That means say the talk say the me people then remember say even America their own people them too they enter for those building them when occasion then did it. So this thing the way they gam so now for protect even their own people. So you know the way people they try for show them say America don't support La Republic. Finally, in the last segment, he asks now a question. He write, question, who then is staging this PR stunt at the US Embassy in Yaoundé and blowing it out of proportion? US Embassy, signed E. Archer, 9th of May 2021. He finish him with a question. Say now would he make the thing now for propaganda? Now would one make a me be bigger than what way he really be? Now a very good question for we for ask ourselves. My own country people them. This war it don't always be now for the heart and mind of the Amazonian people. As the Amazonian people they be done stand up for ask their freedom. It be na something will be predictable. The American CIA in the 60s, in the 80s, they be done predict these events. La République du Cameroun, themselves they be know. Say this day it will come, one day. It dey like Pekin, where if one die, it give you heritage. It na uncle Holam. That uncle know for a heart, say one day when that Pekin eye go open, he go can ask he right, he full right. And there will be nothing the uncle can do. If you only delay him. But one day he must give that power, that property back for the rightful owner. Now why that way, time with La Republic, they be get the big contract with the Chad government for build the pipeline with the carry petrol for Chad, bring them right for the shore for Douala. The original plan it be supposed to pass inside Amazonian territory. But La Republic them, the minister them, then gather them talk say no, it no fit pass for our side because in the future, when Amazonia go get the independence, that they will begin collect tax for Chad government for because of that pipeline. Now either way, did that make sure say for all this year, they not develop our major city them, then just abandon we. They use all the money as much as them fee use them because 99 day it can't reach for them. The key strategy for La Republic now for convince our people say we no fit win this war so that they will be discouraged and they will abandon their quest. Now either una see say then jump on top this type of publication for distort them and for fool people them. Say American government of all government them they support Cameroun their military against Amazonian fighters them. Make Amazonian them be rest assured. Say that La Republic they fight a criminal war. Their government it can be sanctioned already by the United States government. All parliament them for across the European Union and the United Kingdom, they call for the war for sanction Cameroon government and for send Paul Biya for court for criminal offenses. Paul Biya is a criminal, and all the officials the way they prosecute this war are criminals. All their military where they engage in these tactics where they see them for ground, they are committing terrorism. They are all terrorists. They are an occupation force. When I remember, say even the one where they talk say Democrat, Republican, A and B. The time for Madeleine Albright will be being a Secretary of State for America for 1992. He will get a joint committee where he will make them with Gorgi Dinka for Amazonian Republic. Me then go submit document for International Criminal Court for put the question about Cameroon illegitimacy for control Amazonian land. Now so francophone judges them and magistrates them frustrate that plan until Bill Clinton he can come up for power, and then Amazonia Republican camp they think them it be hard the way it be. Joe Biden get the biggest chance for help with. All the senator where they don't travel for America come for inside Amazonia for time where the war they go they show concern na so them na so Democrat. The one the way they be write the document for American Parliament na so Democrat them na they be write that document them. They be the way na semi Donald Trump he come out from the statement the way their office they be the make them and the inquiry they will be get them, including their former Secretary of State for Africa for attaché to Africa. Where we don't make the statement, he also talk. Say the White House during the time for Donald Trump, they no be get the political will for go for do what it takes. So we are very hopeful that Joe Biden administration will do much better. But we do not, I repeat, we do not rely on foreign powers for our independence, because this is a fight for us. Whatever it could influence any person, it could be now we, the people, their attitude, and their resilience. Now, why that way, La Republic, they do everything to break the heart of our people so that they go abandon the ghost town, they go abandon support for their boys them, and they go portray for the war, say we don't surrender. Because if we no surrender, La Republic go come off our land. Not just a matter of time. Repeatedly, the international community it has sent a clear message to Mr. Paul Biya and the Cameroon government. The status quo will not be allowed to be like that forever. The American government it don't make it clear for Paul Biya say war na the wrong choice when it comes from Amazonia. Their Secretary of State Thibault Nagy, the former one, he talked for Paul Biya for a face. Say America, La Republic no fit win this war. And when they see him for ground, they don't go bring armor car, we don't find the solution for armor car. Now just a matter of time who go win La Republic. It be inevitable. Amazonian independence is a reality during this our generation. We don't take control on the ground. We don't liberate most of our territory. You no get any occupation administrators. Since the beginning of this year, La Republique down withdraw for most of their bases them. We don't actually push them out in from Lebialem and other states they want draw attention for they. A lot of big things that they go on. If you be Ambazonian, where you know be that ever donate, because they don't fool you with this La Republique their talk for this discourage you. Make that donation today and fight for your freedom. Invest for your freedom. No other person you know go do one for you. They them try for do kidnapping for ransom for engineer them as a tool of war for against us. It don't fail. Our people they don't come together. When we see even example for the magistrate where they be catching kidnap them, he come out go UK, he stand he denounce La Republique, he stand up with Ambazonia. So we must go through the pain, whatever type of pain, because we fight not just for this generation, but for many unborn Ambazonian. They may not see the pain of subjugation where we wouldn't see them. So make all man is stand up fine, all man in place a day. Me all we come together as one man for fight against this common enemy La Republic. Make we show resilience. Make we obey the ghost town religiously, as Sudan they already do them. Make we boycott brasseries symbolically and all product where they produce them for inside La Republic to Cameroon. Make we deny political participation. Make no man in no turn up for inside La Republic say he be na he represent we like an elected official. If that person, that impostor, enabler, he do am, make we not allow him make come from Amazonia. If we see him, we will catch him. We need help for catch him. We contact we go help for catch him. We also talk about this kidnapping for ransom. Any Ambazonian person, soldier who a kidnap person for the purpose of ransom, or then go set up roadblock for the purpose of collecting money alone. Una contact we and make una treat them as thieves and criminals, because this war na for represent una will, una the people. This is we the people. We no go allow criminal gangs, thieves and corrupt individuals to take advantage of our struggle to make personal benefits, whether in the diaspora or at home. We will not allow it to happen. We're gonna stand up strong, we're gonna stay fine. Things that go on good for we. It will be slow than we for one time, but not just how things that work. No other person never get independence where you never go through this type of pain. There is no other option. The so-called charade of a national dialogue and all what they have proposed are all rubbish. They are all insult. May we remind ourselves Say they don't move GCE board, where people they don't sacrifice their blood for, go down for Yaoundé. They don't move CDC, our biggest company. They don't move the capital, put them for their side. If we take any concession, we will be like the Rwandan, how they call the Muslim people for inside East Timor, where they no get home, they don't drive them. La Republic, they already begin buy land them in excess for change the demography. Eventually, they will empower them. And the illegality way they use them for take land for our people them, it will embolden those of their citizens the way they come for our land today. Forget excesses in a way we will not even predict them now. Now a doomed future with La Republic. We get no choice but to fight unto the last man standing, because this is an existential threat for us as a people. There is no second option. There is no retreat. There is no surrender. It is freedom or death. Let us fight each person as though this war depends on us individually. God bless you now. Capo Daniel.